Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That has not gone well. Zubimendi. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Zubimendi. Oh, that's nice. And this is Cruyff. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cruyff has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. It'll be a throw-in. Alex Snyder. Vieira. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Vieira is offering a right smile there.
Liverpool have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a hit! And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Serginho. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Mohamed Salah is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He's shifting through the gears here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Zubimendi. Well timed, excellent interception. Schneider. Can he get it through? Now who's going to be first to this? Steaming on goal and Cruyff! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Cruyff plays it short. Brilliantly cut out. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Serginho. Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. Liverpool
really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these four...
Great chance! And a goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 29
Liverpool have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Zubimendi. Good ball, good take. He's cut it out. Roberto Carlos, a true great in every sense of the word. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Shevchenko. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Liverpool really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Might be danger here. And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Looking for the run. Timber. And it's Vieira. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Shevchenko. Salah. Zubimendi. Looking to play him in. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. And now the breakaway. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
There will be one minute added time.
Well, there's the clearance. Aimed at the far side. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Liverpool leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Liverpool leading via the game's
Hello,
only goal, 1-0
this is a
at the
lost
break.
children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
Substitutions taking place.
So the action resumes.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Well, that's well seen too. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Off the post! That's a dangerous ball. Chance for a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
No, again there's no way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Subimendi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Schneider. He's gone for goal. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Triol. Liverpool are still that goal to the good. And here's Mohamed Salah. And back it goes.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
In with the challenge. Kimmich. Jordan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's well spotted. So we've reached the hour mark. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
Marcelo is there, and he can pick it up. Spread out to the left, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball looks a good one. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt.
Oh, he's on his own! It's Salah! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation. Elementary.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast.
Schneider! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos. Timber. Tries to pass it through. Serginho. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Vardiol. He's having a shot! And it's Serginho. Marcelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he finish? Ah, this looks sharp. Salah. Now it's Cruyff, and it's Timber. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Trossard. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight.
Timber, the man that is tenacity personified. He's found the way through. Can he finish? Serginho. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pepe gives no quarter whatsoever. And it's Zubimendi. And he cuts out the supply. De Bruyne. Salah. Cruyff.
2 added minutes
Schneider.
have been indicated.
He's got away. It's Schneider! And that is doing no harm at all. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
And here's Drogba. That's a good ball out wide. Played in. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Schneider chasing after it. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Schneider. He is through here. And the finish! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Gattuso. Kajolu. He slings it. Towering header! It's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
But pour l'équipe du Cameroun, après 19 minutes de jeu par le numéro 29.
Cameroon have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gattuso. Oh, this is a terrific run. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. And Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Araujo. Cameroon are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Oh, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work. Nunez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Cruyff. Liverpool have a free kick. Great chance here from position A1.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Schneider! That is some save from De Gea.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cruyff plays it short. And it's Timber. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that should get the job done. Cameroon are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. He's had it taken off him. Araujo with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Reilly. And it's Cannavaro. And he's only too happy to take that back. Kadiolu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Havertz. Schneider. It's Cruyff. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. De Gea claims comfort.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's...
Mohamed Salah! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Mohamed Salah demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next...
There's the shot! Oh, crossbar! Timber. Yeah. Havertz. Chance! And that's a sharp finish. And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cameroon have their lead. That's a throw.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Gattuso. Picked up, real chance! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second period is on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
That's a look and plays it forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rijkaard. It's a threatening ball. And a chance! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. Timber is there, and he can get that clear. Cameroon have their second corner now. And the shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Cameroon go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's Snyder.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more.
Getting up there! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's being urged to... He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had a shot! Great ball, and he's in here. That's an excellent interception. And that was very necessary. Vieira. Bruno Fernandes. Vieira. This looks promising. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Liverpool have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this goes for a shot! Gattuso can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. Serginho's cross. Pepe is there, and he can get that clear. Havertz! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. O'Reilly. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, third corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That'll be a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Kaka providing an outlet on that flank. Now he's off and running. And he's worked it through. Havertz. He's onside. Serginho stood. It's rising! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Araujo really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
McManaman shifted it to the flank. Good read, needed to be. Aimed beyond the defence. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Changement en cours.
Time for a change in personnel. Serginho. This is a promising build-up. Gattuso. Havertz. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think...
Nunez! Just 5 minutes left. And here's Cruyff. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Timber. McManaman. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Temps additionnel, 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Knocks it into space. And that should get the job done. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Timber. That's tidy. And this is... And the shot! And with that, the end. Liverpool perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And that's where we have to end it from me. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Figo is really quite unique, Peter. I mean, his technique is flawless. A winger, but with the vision of a real playmaker.
Essentially the complete package.
Yeah, you would say.
And a chance! Puskás. Mohamed Salah. Now applies the finish! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Figo. And it's Vieira. Knocks it out wide. And this is Cruyff. Can he finish? And here's Seedorf. Fred's won it. And the finish! And there's his goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
After 11 minutes is
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
Pelé. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mohamed Salah. Ah, that's a fine interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Opts for safety. Seedorf. Mohamed Salah. Timber has it in a wide position. That's tidy. Vieira conjures time and he's going for goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Hangs one in. He's rising!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Liverpool already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close. And the shot! Now that looks a decent ball. Bale. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Cruyff.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now that's well seen too. Lahm. Bale. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Great vision. Oh, well measured. And this is Pelé. He's got away. He's having a shot. It's hit the uprights. Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Oh no, this does not look good. Looking for options for movement. Reilly knocks it into space, and it's Lam. And here's Ibrahimovic. Seedorf did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. This looks promising. He leaps for it. Oh, he's hit the bar. But he's left disappointed.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
Mohamed Salah. Might be dangerous. It's Bale! What a wonderful goal! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
The goal scorer for Germany.
And yes, it's him again.
Is number 11.
Germany with the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute.
And that's a good ball. Cruyff. Now it's Puskas. And it's Seedorf. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
I'd just like to read out our fan club
we
members
reached
who
the
are
halfway
celebrating their
point.
birthdays
Well, I
today.
can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution in progress.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are.
Oh, what has happened here? Chance! Dispatched clinically. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Timber, and he's certainly onside here. Ah, such a clever touch. Bigo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Liverpool faced with a real prospect of letting this slip.
Substitutions taking place.
Drama over the penalty spot. Much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Cruyff. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Liverpool needing a change of fortune here. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Impressive job! Goal! And this is getting better and better. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Germany, number 6.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number
Well, that has
19,
changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Gerrard.
Cruyff.
Number 13.
There's the man who is
Substitution.
effectively the team's security policy. Real chance! Hazard. Well, they can break here. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, there's a probing ball. McManaman looking to play him in. O'Reilly, and that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Hazard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's played through for him. Good read, needed to be. Thuram can clear it away.
Substitution for Germany, number 11, Bale. Number 16, coming on the field,
Timbers cross.
number 18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
It's anyone's ball now.
Maradona.
Yeah, Gerrard charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played back. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Spread it left. Hazard tries to pass it through. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Deftly away. Just 5 minutes left. And here's Drogba. He's a shot goal! And that is wildly off target. That has been cut short. Shevchenko is onto this. Tries to play it through. But he was quick to react. Now he's off and running.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's worked it through. A lot of space. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Seedorf! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Time added on 4 minutes. Drogba. And here's Seedorf. It's Drogba! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Drama at the death is... But that signals the very end. Liverpool can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. We're up and running then. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special ones.
Why, he's very much adored.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Hazard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte, spread it left. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldinho.
Well, from experience,
Chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
there's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deftly away. Conte chips it through, and he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Bale. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, good line! Oh, it's gone in! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 13 minutes is number 20, Didier Drogba.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
Spread out to the left. Backward it goes. In! He's got him
down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Number 18, Michael Owen. Michael Owen. Michael Owen.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nakata. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Out for a throw. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. O'Reilly. Nakata tries to clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He has found a way through. Mbappe! Roberto Carlos clears without hesitation.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now, can they get him away? Ronaldinho. And Owen! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Borussia Dortmund have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
Drogba! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. Makalele receives it in. And a chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. It's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Oh, good determined running there, but not back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Timber. Hazard. And here's Drogba. Pass is just off target.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Owen is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh no, what great chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is a genuine round-eat-me-up moment.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Reilly. Reilly. He's only too happy to take that back. Nice sequence of passes, this. Reilly. Goes forward. Owen is onto it in a flash. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. Oh, such a clever touch. Shapes to shoot! There's it all! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Liverpool cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Now it's Bale. Chance here to counter. That pass isn't the best. And it's half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming.
Please
it really
turn
means that
towards the screen
defending hasn't
for a
been at its
special
best, but you
presentation
know what I'm like
featuring
when
our
it comes to
guest
defending.
performers today.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So off we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Now it's Mbappe. And he whips it in. There's the shot! And a neat finish! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Owen really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Hazard. Oh, good take and a good air. And the shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Great defending, strong and determined. Reilly. Can he get on the end of this? It's Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Reilly. Nicely aimed pass.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Mbappe. That's tidy. That's a throw. Takes on his marker. And it's corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
Drogba looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And needless to say, that deserved better.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Bale plays it short. Oh, that's neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Liverpool get their 4th corner. Bale is short. And the shot's on here. And the shot! And that is well cleared. Van Dijk. And it's Hazard. And it's Makelele. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Pedri. Nakata. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Bale. Oh, easy pickings there. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho. He is through here. Zubimendi. Makelele. Mbappe. Baresi shows the will to win the ball.
Substitution.
And he's managed to gift it back. Looking to play him in. Kokchu wants to run onto this. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Conte. It's a searching pass, and nicely intercepted. Lopez. Not the most accurate pass. Makelele. Kante does really well to win the ball there. Haaland. Kukçu is fouled.
It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Liverpool are down to 10 men.
And that's it.
And thanks
And
to
a quick
Jim
announcement
alongside
today
me,
that
and as the
a
fans make their way
today's
home,
match
so must
is
we.
now on sale
Good
in
evening
the
to you.
Stadium Hall.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up
Hello,
on the start
everybody,
line,
and welcome
their
to
eyes
today's
fixed on the
match.
prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Kubo. Here's Vieira. Thuram. It's a good ball out wide. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any...
Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh no, what has happened here? Salah. He's having a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. Driving on and making good progress. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Seedorf. And it's made its way to him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still goalless. Schneider knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. That's a sharp pass. Picked out brilliantly. Drogba. That's an errant pass. And we have our very first corner. Thuram clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for a runner.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Ronaldinho! Looking for the run. That has not gone well. He's looking wide. O'Reilly has it out wide and in space. Plays it across. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Rijkaard. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Xavi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kvaratskhelia. Xavi. Xavi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, his flank support out wide. And a header! It's hit the uprights. That's put play to the danger. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Nesta. And it's Xavi. And it's Kubo. And Kubo. Seedorf. And it's Vieira. O'Reilly gets across to intercept that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Timber. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, nice touch. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick reminder
Any
today,
opinion you'd like to
everybody,
express
to
on the
make
first
sure
half?
to put any
I think
litter
they
in
can
the
be very
bins
happy
provided.
with the flow
Thank
of the
you
game
for your
so far.
cooperation.
They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution.
So the action resumes.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Xavi. Now it's Yamal, and he's managed to get free. And this is Saviola. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yeah. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now it's Saviola. And it's Kubo. Timber. Mohamed Salah. Vieira.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now, can they get him away? Now then, the ball's come loose. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Schneider. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Can he finish? He's got to be quick to recover this. Important interception. Ronaldinho. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kvaratskhelia. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And here's Kubo. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's having a go! Mohamed Salah. Puskas. Now it's Drogba. And it's Schneider. Puskas. Goes for a shot! And one more try!
Well, they're definitely intent on winning it, and they've come close. Just wondering how many more chances they can have. One, maybe two, realistically.
Vieira. Can they find an extra gear here? That's a lovely, neat pass. Seedorf. And Kubo. Kvaratskhelia takes a shot! Puskas.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Mohamed Salah. Number 14, Schneider. Number 18, Puskás. Number 18,
That's a decent
Ronaldinho.
ball.
Coming on the field, number 17,
Well, that might be that,
Seedorf.
Peter. Maybe both sides
Number
just going to have to
6,
settle for the draw now.
Vieira. Number 9, Johan Cruyff. Number 15.
Great ball, big chance!
Substitutions taking place.
Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, such a clever touch. Seedorf, O'Reilly. That's very neat. It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen.
And a quick
Game's
announcement
been
for the benefit
vibrant.
of
I
anybody
think
who
the
has found
atmosphere has
themselves a
remained
little
buoyant,
lost
and we
today.
just need the
Please look
scoreline
at the screen for
to step into
information on
line.
how to find your way around this stadium.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Cannavaro. Coming on the field is number 24, Makalele. Substitution in progress.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. And it's Hullet. Vieira. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Back to the keeper it goes. Timber. Neymar. A probing pass. Well, that's well seen too. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Owen. And he's in on goal! Timber. In towards the backs. Impressive jump! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Now it's Saviola. Best. Now this could be a chance. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Plenty of early set pieces
Coming on
here.
to replace him.
Well,
is
this is his opportunity
number 12,
to make the stage his own here.
That's a fine save.
absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's played into the area. Not pretty, but it gets struck first time. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Liverpool have their third corner. Cruyff falls short. And it is half-time in extra time.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the
So
area
penalties
around the stadium
loom
is
ever
strictly
closer.
forbidden.
Is there
Please use
anyone
parking
who
provided by
concedes
the
the
park or
day
any other
in the
paid
next
parking
15
facilities
minutes?
in the area?
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? 105 minutes of football and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's quick to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. That's really well manoeuvred. And this is Drogba. There's the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! Has he won it? He just might have won it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them up
Number
instead.
15, Michael Owen. Michael Owen. Michael Owen.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. And he's forced to go back. And it's Pedri. Liverpool still ahead by the game's only goal. Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Owen. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things already rolling. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals. Chance, surely! He's played it long. Vinicius Junior. Pepe. Cafu. Now he's got space here. Messi wants to run onto this. Deco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Drogba, this is promising.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
The less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Timber. Still goalless at the moment. Reilly is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Played through for him. Puskas! Denied by an instinctive save.
Puskas is offering a right smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Ronaldinho plays it short. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Dembele. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Deco. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Drogba looking for the run. Salah knocks it into space. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Liverpool have it back and can go again. Bruno Fernandes. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And Deco. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. He has found the way through. And that could well leave a mark.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
So this to break the deadlock. So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Puskás. Searching pass he's played there. Donnarumma claims comfortable. Bruno Fernandes. Seedorf with a definite foul there.
And he's going to have his name taken.
And it's Messi. Cafu. Gets a good foot in there. He's picked his way through.
There will be
That has left him in a heap. Puskás.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Didier Drogba.
So off we go again.
Coming on the field is...
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Liverpool do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if this...
Ronaldinho! Roberto Carlos. That has ended up in no man's land. Seedorf.
Ronaldinho.
And this is Puskás. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, nicely intercepted. Seedorf. Ambitious ball here. Tries a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Backward it goes. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
And it's Salah. Oh, that's delightful. It's Salah!
Oh, they could be caught out here.
Now the cross. That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho with the short one.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Dembele. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And the shot! And he's found the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Who saw this coming? This is going right to the wire.
Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide.
Nice control.
Timber. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for a runner. That has been cut short. And here's Ronaldinho.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Looking to play him in. Spread it left.
Liverpool clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number
So chance
7.
here, what can they make of
Van
it?
Dijk.
It's not the
Number
best
18,
angle, this, but he might just be
Ronaldinho.
tempted to shoot.
Number 18, Pushkash. Number 4, Mohamed Salah. Coming on the field, number 2, Pepe.
He's having a
Number
hit!
10, Hazard. Number 15, Owen.
Pepe
Number
promptly onto
9,
that, and that is
Johan
that.
Cruyff. Substitution.
Cafu. And it's Bellingham.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cruyff. Now it's Raul. Cafu cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes, very much a man of this moment.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there.
Seedorf has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Passing is crisp and sharp. O'Reilly. Just 5 minutes left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Cruyff. Owen takes a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's
Chance for a shot! So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Now it's Hazard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Right now for information on our shuttle.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution on the field, number 24, Makalele. Coming on
Into
to
extra time we go.
Number 11,
Liverpool
Drogba.
conceded an equaliser late
Substitution
on.
in progress.
Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Steaming on goalwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Great big chance! And he's quick to get rid. Well, they can break here. Bruno Fernandes. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's going in strongly.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Bellingham. Swung over. Now it's Figo. He's got away. That's going across goal. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
No, that was never going to make it. Figo, who is rarely short on confidence. Great vision. So much time and space here. Played into the box. That's a decent clearance. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Bellingham. So just 15 minutes still to come.
That drinking is only allowed in the areas
Well,
shown
both
on this
teams
map.
have run
Thank you very
themselves
much
into
for
the
your
ground out
cooperation.
there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Reilly. Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And he's managed to get free. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Reilly tries to pass it through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out wide. Bigo gets into a good position. He's rising! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Oh, important interception. That's going to go a long way.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Bale. It's a good run down the right. And there goes the final whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
And if you do have a chance
final
today,
thoughts,
please
Jim?
take some
I
time
enjoyed
out
that,
to give
Peter.
your support
Both
to our
teams
better
went about their
stadium
work
fund.
in a really committed manner, and for me it just always held an interest.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.